Warm welcome everybody to a new episode of the EmPath. My name is Natalia Anja Esser. I'm an empath myself, and today's topic is how to deal with angry people. And actually this will include our own anger. So, I'm an empath myself. I'm a spiritual advisor and a healer. And I love to work with people, and being an empath was for a long time, it was really a heavy burden on me. Because all of these emotions of other people flooding my own system and stirring up my own emotions, and then have really confusing mixture that was really hard for me. And as I learned more and more, and of course this is an ongoing process, to relax into my own being, I'm more and more able to have much more constructive relationships with other people. So the reason why I choose this topic of anger, but it's not only anger, it's people are losing it at the moment very often. People feel overwhelmed themselves, and there are a lot of changes going on in the world. Um, the big themes on the big stage are giving a feeling of unsafety to people, and so many little changes in our daily surrounding also are giving a feeling of unstableness, and we feel this ourselves, and then we have all the people around us who have to deal with this. And we love to take care for others, that's on top of it. So we often allow them to throw their anger at us, or we are not wise enough to remove ourselves soon enough out of situations that might get uncomfortable. Because this is one of the first things I would like to invite you. Whenever you feel that a situation is going to explode, or is getting, the emotions are getting heated up, the very first reaction of you is the most important one. And normally we try to react and answer instantly. Someone is telling you, yeah, you're always doing this and that, or is blaming you for something, and normally we just react to that, and we are instantly into the game, and that doesn't help anyone at all. And so my invitation is, try to learn to observe what is going on in this situation and take your time. I had a situation lately where someone who knows how to push my buttons tried to force me to react very quickly. And I said no, I was just, why I wasn't answering. And I said, yeah, I was just thinking about what you said, and now I wanted to feel inside and check. And he wasn't able to make me angry, or to give an angry response to his angry behavior and speech. And this is really important. We often feel we have to instantly react, but we don't have to. The most important insight we can have is that we are we are responsible only for our own reaction. And we can take our time. We can take as much time as we need to think about it before we answer. So we don't have to jump into the discussion immediately. And to come back to ourselves, because this is what we often forget, to check our own emotions, our own feelings and thoughts, and yeah, to observe a situation. Someone is blaming you, and you just feel into yourself, and then you feel okay. Maybe you feel this person is right, then you have to um, maybe say sorry, I didn't mean that, or you feel okay, this person just thinks I wanted to do them wrong, because the other is watching things through their lenses, through their glasses they have in front of their eyes, and very often the story that is unfolding inside the head of another person is a totally different story than yours. And it's strange, but the moment we come back to ourselves is the moment where we will be able to see that the other has another story going on in their mind. And so by taking this step back towards ourselves is the moment where we even gain better understanding for the other person. So taking a step back is a good thing in these setups. And I feel that because of certain things that have to unfold in this world, um, yeah, the rest of this year and also in 2020, I feel that we will have more and more situations where some people would simply freak out. And so we are, as an empath, we are um, great help if we are able in these situations in our daily life, in our families, on our working place, or with our neighbors, if we can be the ones who are not flooded by all of these angry emotions and are not being dragged into the drama of people getting upset, but being the living role model for staying calm. And then when we have the greater overview over a situation, when we have stepped back and we are realizing, okay, this is what is going on, this is not about me at all, it's about what is going on in the head of the other person, then we might relax and make a decision if it's a situation where we'll have to set a boundary. We can set boundaries in a very, very gentle way, but that's an extra topic with being an empath. Um, we can do it gentle, but we have to send it out very, very clearly. You can be friendly, but very, very clear, and say, okay, I want you to please stop accusing me, or something like that. Sometimes we have to set a boundary, and sometimes we just look at the other person and feel, okay, this person is just overwhelmed, and then we can just then be compassionate and say, okay, I fully get it why you feel angry or overwhelmed. And yeah, and this helps very often, because very often people just want, they feel lonely, they feel not understood, so they get angry. And if you just give them somehow, through words or simply by being relaxed yourself and just emanating compassion and not getting into the trauma, you might just, um, by being calm and relaxed yourself, and sending out a message of, it's okay, I understand that you feel fearful or you feel overwhelmed. It's okay, I get it. And that already helps to de escalate a situation very, very much. And I feel, see, anger, when do we get angry? When we are disappointed, or when we feel we have to protect our own boundaries. Because now we can step into the shoes of the other, because as an empath, of course, we can get angry ourselves. And if you feel this anger is rising up inside of you, you can also try to make this little step back and just, okay, if it has to unfold, try to not let it harm someone else. Please don't throw your anger on other people unless it is totally important, but normally it is not. Um, just take a step back again towards yourself if you are the one who is getting angry. First of all, whatever you feel is okay, you feel it. If you feel anger or you are upset, don't try to deny yourself and your own emotions. It's okay to feel the way you feel, but what do you do with it? This is your decision and this is your responsibility. And if you simply just throw it on other people, yeah, that will not help. Not you and not the other. Later you will be in a weak position because you totally lost it and you have to say sorry. And so that doesn't help. So if you feel the anger, it's really important to really give space for this. Allow it, because there is always a reason. This is you. You shouldn't yell at other persons. It's a part of you. Maybe your inner child or something like that that is yelling at yourself because it needs your attention. Be- Attention, yeah, it needs your attention and your loving intention towards it. So if you get angry, upset, there might be fear inside of you. Please give space to this, and please allow this to unfold. And it's like I said when I was talking about the other person getting angry, it's the same for yourself. Simply by acknowledging, okay, I acknowledge you're angry, and in this case, I acknowledge I am angry. Simply having the space and having the compassion and the room to be yourself, this often helps already. And then we can try to find out, okay, what is really going on here? Why are you, and in this case, why am I really angry? Am I fearful? Feel I Do I feel pushed into a situation that I don't want to? Um, do I feel I'm not able to deal with the situation, or um, am I trying to suppress a part of myself? And this is very, very helpful. And so your emotions are never something you should suppress, um, but try to be an emotional alchemist and to get the gold out of it. What is really going on behind this, yeah, anger or whatever might come up, and what is the real topic behind the seemingly topic. And then, if this is all you can do at the moment, that's already great. And maybe just write it down. I got angry because I feel this and this and this. And then later, when you have calmed down, you can think about it and maybe find beautiful solutions for it. And it's the same if you just have a talk with yourself or if you have a talk with another person. Um, when the emotions are calmed down again, then we can try to find out what is really going on and yeah, find a good solution for it. Because there's always a reason for situations like that, and we shouldn't ignore them. Because if we ignore them, they become stronger and stronger and stronger, and it's more difficult to find the reason behind it if we are in this repeating loop. Yeah, that is what I wanted to share about my insight about anger. And another thing, for some reason, I had two different people lately who got angry with me, and that's really interesting. If we learn to take the step back and be the observer in a situation, our empathic abilities, they are really, really great. Um, so please keep going and don't feel bad for being an empath, because in these two situations, they felt totally different. In one situation, the other person just has been throwing out their own frustration and so on. I could feel the other one being really upset, and yeah, I could understand it, and was a little bit difficult for me because the emotions have been real that had been thrown at me to stand my ground, and it's someone I love very much, and to not being dragged into the situation, and I remained very calm and simply stayed my ground, so to say, and not got into an argument. So the first emotion was real. As an empath, you can feel it. And then I had a second encounter where someone tried to play a vicious game, tried to, um, yeah, show me into a bad light. And I was really astonished because he almost made it. But then, because I took this step back and I felt into the situation, and then I felt, oh, the anger of the other person isn't real at all. He's just trying to, yeah, make me react while there is no real feeling behind it, but is another intent. So, if we learn to become a wise empath, um, we can really deal with really, yeah, difficult people that are really playing mean games. Because when someone saying, "Oh, I understood this way, and you're a bad person for saying this to me," and you didn't have any intent like that, you might lose it. And then in the end, you are the bad person. But if you step back and say, "No, that's not been my intent at all," and you don't react in the way they want you to, so you look back, because this is what was the intent of the other, wanted to um, make me a bad person. Yeah, there are people out there playing really, really mean games, maybe at your working place. Stuff like that is unfolding. People are sometimes, some people, they are really cold blooded, and even when they seem to have an outburst, it's not a real one, it's just to manipulate you, maybe into submission or into having an outburst yourself, and then you are the bad guy or the bad girl. Um, yeah, it's really, on the long term, it's really good to be an empath if we learn to navigate properly with all of these emotions. We really, there's an advantage we have over other people. And I know for a long time it didn't feel that way for me. I was really suffering from my empathic abilities. But I was just trying to tell you that over time you will be able to turn this around. And yeah, I know you will have 100 situations where we will maybe lose it, or where you get overwhelmed and cry afterwards and feel bad. um, doesn't matter on the long run, because you will learn to deal with situations more and more, like I did and like I always do, because I'm learning from every situation. And see, simply by sharing it here, or sharing it with my clients and with friends and family, I'm making out of what was really hard, I'm making a gift out of it. And yeah, you can do the same. It just needs a little experience. And yeah, I wish you very, very well, and hope this helps. And as I am a quantum healer also, and my um, own kind of quantum healing modality is called the Rose Touch. Those of you who want to experience this, um, I would just send out for a few minutes very, very loving energies you can tune into. It's working at any time and any place. Simply just relax and tune into the quantum field, and yeah, get your little aid for yeah, being calm and relaxed, and get your little yeah, Buddha nature when tides are high. And the rest of you who doesn't like it, simply stop this video now. And the others who would like to have their little, yeah, extra, um, please feel invited to close your eyes if you like to, and take slow, deep breath in and out. Focus onto the area of your thymus. This is where I am laying my hand at the moment. It's above the heart. It's where some people are locating the high heart. It's a place where I'm not working with chakras, I'm working with this place mostly, as this is where your essence, your heart-soul connection is located. And just lay your hand maybe there to feel the press coming in and out, and your awareness centering at that point where you are one with yourself, totally close with your own essence. And nothing will step between you and you. At this place, you're one with yourself. And you're always safe there at this place with yourself. This is your own sanctuary. You can go to this place anytime you want. You can re-listen to this recording, or after you listen to it a few times, you will know how it feels like. And you can use it in any daily situation. While you are waiting at a supermarket, you can just for a moment relax and feel into this point. And if you have a very, very stressful surrounding at work, for example, just leave the room for a minute or two and focus on this area. And by simply focusing on this area and trying to breathe a little bit slower, following your own rhythm, but simply a little bit slower, you will give a signal to your body system that it is safe to be with you and that you can relax. Of course, the moment you are able to be with yourself and bring your awareness back to yourself, you will be able to deal with every situation unfolding in your life much, much better. And you can stay there as often as you want. And you don't have to answer anything that is coming from the outside. It's your own decision, always. If you are in this place where you are whole, people will not be able to push your buttons. They are only able to push your buttons if you leave yourself and react and towards them and allow them to invade your own system. And you don't have to. Simply relax. For now, play a little bit of music. If you want to go deeper into the connection with yourself, where you find great peace and clarity, what it is you really want, what it is that is really unfolding in this situation. Play now a little bit of music and simply focus on delivering these peaceful energies into the quantum space where they are awaiting you to remind you that there is the place within yourself where you are whole and peaceful, and where you find clarity and harmony. So I hope this did help a little bit. And I invite you to bring your awareness back into this room where you are. Start to move your body and very slowly take your time and start to let go and open for the now moment, for this day, with all of the challenges and all of the beautiful moments that are awaiting you, because they are all serving you. They are all part of your journey. The pleasant and the unpleasant parts, they are all helping and assisting you. So, start to wiggle your toes and move your arms and your hands. Make sure you're totally present before you go into your daily life again. And you can re-listen this recording as often as you want. And I hope this video did help you. And if you need personal assistance on your life path, you will find in the area below the video the infos how to contact me for a one-on-one session. And if you like this video, please give it a like and maybe subscribe to my channel so you will be informed if something new is coming out. Have a great time and send out a really, really loving hug. I know we all stand on our places in life and have all of these challenges, and I really appreciate you being so brave to have chosen this lifetime and doing your thing as good as you can, and that's really awesome. Yeah. So, big hug from me to you wherever you are, and have a great time. See you next time. Your Natalie.